I mean, I'm telling you right now, Carolina could be looking offensive tackle. The Giants could be looking offensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got cornerback teams. You got Dallas. You have Carolina. I'm very curious what Detroit's doing. Detroit ran up to – do they go Sewell? Do they pick a left tackle to try and start building there? I mean, they got their pick in fast as hell. Their pick's in already.
Oh, it's in? I really thought this would end up getting traded.
Yeah.
So now – or is it what you just said, Justin? Is Devontae Smith their guy?
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious to see what's going to happen.
I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is a climatic point in this draft. I think a lot because here's a team that could go in so many different directions. And once they do, you're talking about a domino effect from there. Like if they take Devontae Smith, the Eagles better trade their asses up if they want a corner because J.C. Horton and Surtain are going to go.
Yeah, I came in wanting Smith, Waddle, or Surtain because I thought those were the three realistic guys because taking Pitts and Chase off the board. And one is gone, and we're not even at 7. So not a great sign for me for the rest of my night. Looks like I'll be pretty upset at 12, I imagine.
So did somebody say that Detroit's pick was in?
Yeah, it says that it is.
Yeah.
It hasn't announced yet, though, because I really thought that if Justin Fields or Trey Lance was here, they would be trading back. Somebody would be moving up. And so that kind of surprises me if they make the pick. Is it possible that they make the pick and then trade it away?
That usually doesn't happen in the NFL as often.
That's more of an NBA thing.
Yeah.
But I know Eli Manning did that, and that's the last time I remember. That doesn't mean it's the last time it's happened.
That was a very different situation as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could just be like I kind of have been saying the last couple of days. Everyone expected all these trade-ups for a quarterback. Who are they trading up above? Who is taking a quarterback? Who are people nervous that they're going to take their guy?
Yeah,
so,
the Eagles.
I think Denver. So here's my conspiracy theory with Denver. Okay, because what you just said, who's taking one? The Panthers have Darnold. The Broncos just traded for Teddy Bridgewater. So where do you have to get a quarterback? Well, if you're Denver and you want a quarterback, you've got two options. You can trade up to make sure you got one, or you can light a 6th-round pick on fire to go get Teddy Bridgewater. And then you don't have to trade up because everybody's like, hey, they already got their quarterback. I would not be surprised at all if that was a big brain move from Denver just to keep people from jumping then. Hey, they're not going to take a quarterback. They just trade it. Well, it was a 6th-round pick. Who cares? You would light that on fire in a heartbeat for a quarterback.
If that's the case, that's amazing.
Is it possible a wideout goes to the Lions right here?
It is because that's their biggest need right now. They lost their top 2 receivers last year, but it would surprise me if they go Devontae Smith right here instead of looking at Sewell or Slater, whichever one they like, because they do need offensive tackle, and those guys are both pretty consensus rated higher.
And your head coach, your head coach is one of those, grit in the dirt type of guys now. I mean, he screams someone who would love to draft an offensive tackle right here.
Just real quick on your point. I lost my thought there. On my bad.
Let's hop over to the chat real quick. Rufus says if Sewell's there at 12 and Howie doesn't take him, I'm the next Rob trying to murder. So we'll call that in. If Sewell is there at 12, we don't take him, and Howie goes missing. We got to remember that. Somebody clip that for me.
Yeah, I remember.
Can you put up the big board real quick?
Yeah, I can.
Yes.
But your point about the Denver, I can put up mine, and then I can also put up the Draft Network one. Your point about Denver, that's a lot of faith in the Denver Broncos front office. That is a lot of faith in a front office that has not done a lot of smart things. So I don't know if they're playing chess while we're playing checkers.
So this big board right here is sorted by the Draft Network's consensus big board. And so right now, Sewell is the top prospect, followed by Fields, Farley, which obviously they don't evaluate the medical part because their big philosophy is they're not in a position to know, so they're just evaluating off of talent. I'd be shocked if Farley goes in the top 20, but just on talent, he's up there. Then Parsons, Pace, Slater, Christian Darrisaw.
I'm about to get the Detroit pick here. Goodell's walking up the podium.
I do not like the Draft Network's big board personally, but I think having Baron Browning as the 19th overall player really raised my eyebrows.
Philly RB says if Patriots get Fields, they're winning the championship.
Okay. There it is.
I would love the fit for Justin Fields and the Patriots.
Rob, what is it? I haven't seen it. What is it?
PENEI SEWELL goes to the Detroit Lions.